Hi guys, welcome to Take a Seat with Effia. This particular Take a Seat will not be based with me in our usual confines, so I suggest you grab a jacket because we're going to be somewhere completely different. I will be talking about a recent advert that has been posted on our televisions from a well-known grocery retailer called Sainsbury's. J Sainsbury's PLC trading as Sainsbury's is the second largest chain of supermarkets in the United Kingdom with a 16.0% share of the supermarket sector. So since then, Sainsbury's has expanded tremendously. They sell clothing, they have Sainsbury's Bank, they have another retailer within them called Argos, and recently they have put online and on our televisions a Christmas ad that encompasses a black family. This family is of a father speaking to his daughter just before Christmas, but it's of a voiceover where you see the previous Christmases that the whole family have had together, but predominantly about the father and his amazing gravy that he makes every single year. The conversation between father and daughter is held over some flashbacks of the father and daughter and the family within a Christmas period. This particular advert received an onslaught of racist comments on social media. I decided to talk about it. So like I said, grab your coat, let's go outside and let's have a discussion. Hello and welcome to Take a Seat with Effia. The only difference is you can't take a seat with me today because we are outside, as you can tell, in a beautiful park outside London. Taking a little bit of a different stance this time, shaking things up a little bit. You know, your girl loves to do a little bit of a change. We got the birds here as well. You know, they want to be featured, so I'm letting them have their time. Recently, I have been very disturbed, people, okay? Very disturbed, okay? Now, let me tell you why I've been so disturbed. I was obviously off for a while. You know, I haven't been on this for a little while because, you know, your girl went out and got engaged, honey. Engaged, honey. Okay, hold on. Engaged, okay. Yeah, Mrs. Okay. And whilst I'm, you know, preparing for my 4-week holiday in the Maldives, you know, yeah, I know it's Corona. I know no one's allowed to fly out. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying that whilst I was, you know, getting my Maldives body in check, okay, I was hearing a lot of things on the social media talking about Sainsbury's. Let me tell you something, okay? Nobody plays with Sainsbury's, okay? I loves me some Sainsbury's, and I was not having it. So, this is what I saw in regards to an advert that Sainsbury's had put on television. Here we go. So, as you can see, certain peoples, okay, were not happy about what Sainsbury's put on their advert. Now, looking at this, it is very disheartening that we are still in a position after everything that's happened, everything that's gone on, where us as people of colour are still being discriminated against. This is a problem. It should not be that people can openly say racist comments about us, our culture, our colour, the fact that they don't see themselves represented in an advert, and all people do is retweet, put it on their Instagram stories and do nothing else about it. Where's the marches, people? Where is the uproar? Where are we coming out and saying, hold on, this is not okay? Where's the news headlines about this? Not okay. Tesco were actually supposed to also release an advert which had an actress in that advert called Vanessa Van Der Poel. I hope I'm saying your name right. And it looked like, anyway, that they cut her scene out and then her scene was cut out. Tesco has denied this and said that's not the reason why they cut it out, because they were people of colour, but that's what was going through the gossip mill, that they took that scene out and kept it just PC for that reason. We've had Argos have backlash because Argos have also had an advert out. I think it was just a family advert or something like that. And Argos was a lot of backlash about the fact that it doesn't represent Britain. It's got just black people in it. And Argos came back and were like, guys, we don't care. We are for all the people. So kudos to Argos. And also, I remember a few years back, EastEnders had the same backlash where they had just a full episode on Patrick Truman, I think, and there was a lot of backlash about the fact that, oh, why has EastEnders done a whole episode just on black people? That's not right. That doesn't represent Britain, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sure there's loads of other stories out there. But my question is, why are we, as people of colour, not coming out and saying anything about this? Why are we just okay to just put it on our social media and then walk away from it? That is not okay. We as a nation, as a people of colour, need to come together more and stand up for what is right. We do not see people of colour on television 24/7. We don't see that all the time, okay? But where do we complain about that? When I watch EastEnders, which I'm not allowed to watch now because the mister don't like it, like, who says that? Who says, why do you watch EastEnders when they're just sitting in a pub? Excuse me, I like it. So now I don't watch it and now I don't even know what's happening. I'm really upset about that, actually. Rest in peace to my EastEnders life. You know, I don't even watch Coronation Street anymore. Like, that really hurts my feelings. In fact, can we take a second? Can we take a minute for the fact I don't watch any soaps? Because when my man came into my life, he was not happy, people. He was saying to me, why are you watching people sitting in their sofa? Why are you watching people going to the caf? Hello? I like it. Like, now I can't even get into it. Like, I know there's a really good storyline at the moment with Leanne and Steve, and I can't get into it because I just feel like he's right, like he's brainwashed me. Anyway, I digress. The fact is, we don't always see our people, okay? When I say our people, I mean, not married people, not married. But when do we start, oh, this doesn't represent me, oh, I don't see people of colour? I think there was even a suggestion that it would be better to have a mixed race family rather than have a pure black family. Like, hello? Sainsbury's have since said that they actually had 3 segments to that advert. It was a black family, and then it was going to be a white family, which I've seen that advert with the white family, and then I'm not sure what the 3rd segment was going to be. And kudos to them, they've kept the advert running, and why shouldn't they? But I think it saddens me that we as people of colour are just not doing enough. We don't speak up enough for ourselves. We want to scream and shout for other people, but when it comes to ourselves, London, Britain, where are we? What are we doing to make sure that we are standing for each other? Because that's what needs to happen. It really does need to happen. I think there were a few people who retweeted and commented, black people who commented on some of these racist comments. But let me tell you racist people something, okay? We are not going anywhere. We are here. So you have to either accept it or keep your mouth shut. When the advert comes on, change the television if you don't like what you're seeing. Turn it off if you don't like what you're seeing. I don't like to see people on I'm a Celebrity eating dog head and cat foot. I don't like seeing it, so I don't watch it. Simple. I'm not gonna go and this doesn't represent me. All Sainsbury's did was put a family representing Christmas, a different family representing Christmas, a black family representing Christmas. What is the problem with that? People of colour, I speak to you, okay? We cannot all want to start shouting about Black Lives Matter, and then be quiet and then just be like, oh, this is disgusting, oh my god, this is out of order, and do nothing about it. What I'm saying is the support needs to be more so with ourselves. Let's try and support one another, and let's shout more out there when things are not right. Don't be afraid to shout out there when things are not right. And it is not okay that these things are being said and we as a people are not doing enough. We're talking about it with each other, but what are we really doing to make sure that these people know we will not keep quiet and we will not stay silent? There are people who have died for the colour of our skin, so we need to rise up, people, and we need to do better. This is our Britain, okay? This is our London. This is our UK. Whether you like it, Mr. Racist, or not. So, Since that particular recording, Sainsbury's has been joined by some major retailers in the stand against racism. This has taken part on Channel 4, where they ran adverts back to back against racism. This included Aldi, Asda, Co-op, Iceland Foods, Lidl, Waitrose, Marks and Spencer, and even Tesco. Sainsbury's have since released a tweet saying, "Our Christmas ads are about putting food and family at the heart of Christmas. Sadly, a small but vocal minority shared racist views." Channel 4 have also released a tweet stating, "Christmas is a time to come together. This year we're coming together with Aldi UK, Asda, Co-op UK, Iceland Food, Lidl GB, Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury's, Tesco and Waitrose to stand against racism. If you're not into that kind of thing, feel free to unfollow. Hashtag stand against racism." As I've said, we need to come together. It's important that we all take a stand against racism. Our protests and our marches, our speaking out against racism should not only be based on the terrible deaths of black men and black women across the pond in the United States of America. We need to be unified, we need to keep on standing up, and we need to keep on speaking out. Racism is not okay in any shape, way or form. Yes, all lives do matter, but at the moment, the racism is being hurled towards black people and we are losing our lives, we are losing jobs, we are losing opportunities. And the only way to come against this is to come together. People of colour, let's join together and stand up against racism. Thank you for spending your time with me today. You know I always love you, sis. See you on the next Take a Seat with Effia.